Ollie, a lot of what you all are going to have to dance through this week with the pitching is going to come down to just what the schedule looks like and the outs and all that stuff. How much do you gain from the little bit of extra maybe you got out of Dustin tonight? And how much is the struggle when maybe you lose Brule a batter early? You kind of got a backfill from there.
Yeah, we know it's going to be tough with where our pitching's at. We don't have everybody available at the moment, which when you get late in games, someone has to step up and get it done. Unfortunately, that's just part of it. As you get closer to the break, guys are needing extra time to recover. So we didn't have our main guys at the back end, and we couldn't close it out.
Do you have a sense of where Brule is at now, where he might be tomorrow? Is that looking serious at the moment? Or
No, I'll get a better understanding once I get back inside, but at the moment I think we should be okay.
As far as what Dustin was able to provide for you guys, what did you make of just the efficiency that he was able to
Yeah,
do?
did a really nice job. It was good to see him back out there and just feeling healthy. Everything was where you would want it to be, and did a really nice job against that lineup. So gave him the extra guy there at the 9 hole to see if he can get off the field on his own. Burrell came in, got Yelich with the ground ball to second base, did his job. But overall, plus night for May.
He's a fiery competitor. With the flukish way the last couple had gone for him, did you sense kind of that emotion coming out from him a little bit tonight to be able to get back to normalcy of what it looks like for him?
He just likes to compete. We didn't want to give him a heads up of it being a shorter outing for him and what that was going to look like as far as taking him somewhere around 70 pitches or so. Because you just want him to be out there free and clear and just go out and do what you normally do. But he was excited to feel the way he did and go out there and have a good outing, yeah.
Fernandez obviously gets into a spot where it's a couple hard hit balls. It's obviously error right in front of him. What do you make of just the small stretch there for him?
Yeah, a couple hit balls that were well hit and an error. Hard to overcome. You got to. Your question kind of is the answer. Yeah.
You guys have known this doubleheader looming for some time. What's the extent to which this has bled into bullpen decisions and things you've had to kind of navigate going back to even the weekend and then obviously tonight?
Yeah, you always have in mind what's next, and you know this is going to be a tough stretch from a covering innings standpoint. So you're making decisions yesterday and the day before based on availability today, and then based on availability tomorrow, and how you use Swanson and some of the other guys leading into this series. So you want to make sure you have availability and then give them the opportunity to get out. So tomorrow a couple more guys will be available to us, which is a good thing.
You have clarity on who starts the first game tomorrow? Okay. Dustin, Ollie told us yesterday that you had asked if it was possible to move up at least a day because it had been so long since you had to throw for a little bit. How did you kind of feel that process through, and what did you make of getting out there again today a little bit?
I mean, it was good to get out there and not suck, so that definitely felt good. Getting a clean first inning definitely gave me a little boost because I didn't know if I was ever going to have another one after the last two. So it was definitely cool to get the first one out and then move forward.
It seems like it happened fast, but it was 3 weeks ago today that the shutout happened. What's the 3 weeks been like of being here and being active and having just like the little stuff?
It's been pretty shitty. The back thing at the start definitely did not feel good. That definitely put me behind the 8 ball on feeling good. And then just the time off, not being crisp, not facing hitters, and then being a little juiced in Atlanta probably didn't help because I hadn't been out in so long. So I was amped up and then spraying. So it was good to get more settled and back on the mound in a quicker fashion, little less days off. I mean, I had only thrown like 40 pitches, so I walked up to him and I was like, hey, if this is an option, like I would like to do it to give the other guys maybe a pushback a day. So yeah, it was good to get back out.
How much of a sense did you have of what they were doing with you limitation-wise going into tonight? Like, is that in your head at all?
Not superly. I knew it was going to be shorter. I knew it was going to be somewhere around the 70, 65, 75 mark. Didn't know exactly what, so I mean, I just went out and tried to do what I could.
Justin, what did you make of just what you were able to do what you were able to do and the effectiveness that you had tonight?
Yeah, stuff was good. It was coming out of the hand good. Wasn't super sharp at the start, but I felt like I settled in pretty well.
You mentioned the oddities of the last couple. Was there just an element tonight of just feeling like a return to normalcy was good for you and what you were looking for?
Yeah, body felt normal for, like I said, like the first time in like 2 weeks. So it was good to go out and get some quality innings in. Yeah.
Did that right ahead of Hamilton. It seemed like you looked in the dugout a little bit, and you were kind of hoping that they weren't going to come get you.
No, it had nothing to do with that. I was looking back at Frelick to make sure that he missed because he fouled off like 8 in a row.
Right.
So I was more so surprised, like, wow, I actually don't have to throw another one to him.
Dustin, can you describe the motion coming off the mound in that second inning? I think when the runners on second and third, able to strike out, get the strikeout, and the line out to JJ.
Yeah, no, that was huge. Keeping the ball game at what was it, 0-0 at that point. So yeah, it was good to not give up the lead.